Hi, today I'll be talking about the macro and micro environmental factors that affect Tesco. Firstly, I will be discussing the macro environment of Tesco. Macro environment is the external, largely unchangeable factors that affect every business. The political factor that I will be discussing are the human rights laws. Tesco, to show their commitment to upholding these laws, have joined the UN Global Compact. So what is the UN Global Compact? This is an initiative in place to reform the way businesses look at human rights laws. This initiative follows 10 key principles, which some include health and safety training for staff, the promotion of equality and diversity, and being against forced labour. This means that in the poorer regions that Tesco operates in, they will have higher running costs than what they would have they follow the human rights laws of those countries. This means that in the poorer regions of the world where Tesco operate, they will have higher running costs than before they joined the UN Global Compact. Whereas if they followed the regulations and laws of the country that they were operating in, they may be able to run at a lower cost because of the lax rules that they have.
On the whole, this shows how Tesco are combating the lack of human rights laws in foreign countries where they may be operating.
A technological factor that Tesco has to deal with is the general advancement in technology. Within the last few years, the incorporation of online shopping and self-checkout desks has increased dramatically in all of the top supermarket stores.
For Tesco, this means that they will be able to reduce the amount of staff that they have in stores, and will then also allow them to spend the wage money elsewhere in the business, like for example expansion.
Because of the increase in customer demand for supermarkets to deliver shopping to everyone's homes through online shopping, Tesco, like most other supermarkets, have adopted this service in an attempt to stay level with their competitors. This change in customer demand is probably due to the fact that people don't always have time to go shopping and find it much easier to have it delivered to their homes. An economic factor that would affect Tesco is employment and income levels. Employment and income levels will affect Tesco in the way that when they try and open a store in a new area, they will have to look at these factors to decide whether it's worth opening a store here. However, stores like Tesco can improve the local economy of an area by providing many jobs and therefore higher income for people in that area, giving them more disposable income to spend in Tesco and also the surrounding area. If Tesco open a new store in an area with high unemployment, it would be very easy for them to hire a workforce because of the sheer number of people who don't have jobs in that area. If they give jobs to people in local areas, it benefits them as well because it invigorates the local economy and allows people to spend more disposable income. Also, if Tesco look at the income levels of areas that they operate in, they'll be able to pinpoint what products to advertise to these people specifically. For example, in an area with low income, it will be best for them to advertise their value brands because they're cheaper and will be more inviting for people with low income to buy. Now for the micro-environmental factors that affect Tesco. The first factor that I will be discussing is customer expectations and empowerment.
Because customers have access to more information than ever before, the customer has the ability to seek out the best deals and prices for themselves, thus leading them to expect more from their favourite supermarkets. Tesco could use the core competency model by Prahalad and Hamel to identify where their strengths are so they can focus on them and improve them. Tesco's core competencies will be its ability to keep prices low and match its competitors for price. To focus on this would allow them to keep up with the expectations of customers and also their competitors. This factor is hugely important because the customer has all the power in these situations. The next micro-environmental factor that I'll be discussing are Tesco's competitors. Tesco's competitors affect the way that they operate because the customers are making the decision every day on whose products they will consume. In the case of Tesco, their direct competition will be the other top supermarkets in the UK, such as Asda, Morrisons and Sainsbury's. These businesses all affect Tesco, as they are all involved in trying to beat out all of the others for the best priced products, and are constantly matching and reducing each other's prices in an effort to get one over each other. My name is Billy Hutton. Thank you for watching. References will be in the description.